I mean, you can start it out.
I ain't,
Because no.
I ain't got no dog in this fight.
Because I started off the first, the last two. You know,
Yeah,
I need you to start this off because you do you know what's your opinion? What's your opinion?
I mean, it's.
If we're basing it off numbers,
I mean, based off numbers, it's a disappointment.
how?
Because, okay, this guy, that's crazy. So, you told me Chris Brown was the biggest artist in the world.
I said one of the biggest artists in the world. One.
You said he's one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yes, absolutely.
You said he's bigger than Drake. Yes.
Bigger than Drake.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on camera. You said it. Not like it didn't happen. You said it.
Yeah. Okay. Right? Let's go. All right. Let's go.
You said he's bigger.
All right. I'll back that up.
You said he's bigger than Rihanna. Yes. Yes, you did. You said he's bigger than Rihanna. Were you drunk when you said this?
No.
I don't think you was drunk. Because I was with you. I think you was pretty sober. You said these things.
I said he was bigger than he is. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on.
I just want to let you know, even without promotion, if Rihanna was to drop an album today.
Because she hasn't dropped anything in over so many years.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, let's go.
Chris ain't dropped in 2 years? Chris didn't drop last year.
He did.
He dropped last year? It was a heartbreak on him. No, that was the one before that.
It was Slime, him and Thug.
I'm talking about like just his shit, not with Thug. I'm talking about just
probably roughly around
about 2 years, right?
year 2 years.
Yeah. So I mean, I get a little bit of time. Rihanna's been a little bit longer, but still, if she dropped, even with promo, no promo, I mean, cool. Drake did a surprise house music album, 200 something, light for him. That's light. That's like I'd get that in my sleep. That's Drake's sleep numbers. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, bro. I love Chris. I think his album's dope. It's one of his best. It's in his top 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? But definitely love Chris, bro. Been a BREEZY fan since he came out with Yo. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. But I think
You take these off.
no, listen to me. Just listen.
I'm hearing it.
I think him only doing, what was it, 60, how much was it, 64, 68 or some shit like that?
No, it's like 70.
It was like 70.
Yeah, 70.
For him to do that,
70.
for him to do that, and you telling me that he's one of the biggest artists in the world, for him to do that, where he did the promo.
I'm finna crush this.
No, listen, he did the promo. He did every single radio show. He did multiple podcasts. He did everything. I'm talking about. I ain't seen Chris Brown this much since ever. You know what I'm saying? He was outside, literally outside, and the numbers didn't reflect that. You know what I'm saying? And there's
hold on. Let me know when you're done.
I'm listening. Okay. There's variables. There's many things.
No. Don't go into the variables. Go into what.
No, I'm not going into them.
Don't go into them because I'm gonna hit you with the variables. Let's go.
I'm just saying. Let's go. There's variables. There's many things that have popped up and things that have been a factor and things that definitely affected his album.
No, don't say don't. No. Don't get that off. Don't get that off. Don't get that off. I'm just say what you have to say about what you were saying.
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm not done. Like I said, I like the album.
No,
I like the album, but I'm only one person. I'm not 100,000 people because I listened to it 100 times. I'm just one person. You know what I'm saying? So it's only so much I can do as a listener. But
let's get it.
But like I said, bro, I think there is a shift. You know what I'm saying? I think there is a shift. And this is what I'm saying. It's not a shift in the fact of he doesn't make good music anymore. It's not a shift in the fact that he's still not a dope artist. It's not a shift in the fact that the album was bad, because it wasn't bad at all. I think it's just a shift in the fact that people don't realize how much control these labels do or don't have. If I believe, he's still signed to RCA, right?
No, he's independent.
He's independent now.
But
okay, so he's independent now. So
he's independent, but he has something worked out with RCA.
Yeah, like a distribution deal. Yeah. Cool, that's fine. Cool. Distribution deal, whatever. That's not the same as us owning your records. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So people don't understand that these streaming services, they're in bed.
No, he's done. Okay, he's cooked.
I'm explaining it.
He's cooked. No, I'm explaining what I'm explaining. Let's start this off.
But you can't do that because you know they're gonna flag it on YouTube when they hear it.
Okay, we could turn it down. You know what I'm saying?
They go. Now you got to mute it because they go flag it.
Okay, so let me go into what I need to say. All right.
I'm listening.
Like he said, there's so many variables that go into this that people don't realize. How do you outsell the face when you go into Apple Music? You know, you have the people that newly released the top selling artists and everything, and then they put for hip hop they put the face on of the artist, say Lil Baby. You know who they had on there? How many album sales did Giveon?
I couldn't tell you.
Roughly 30K.
I didn't listen.
Hear me good.
I'm not a Giveon
fan. Giveon had 30K, right?
I heard the album was good. I just didn't listen though.
30K. Mm-hmm. So that was the face of the R&B selection. They both dropped at the same time.
Yeah.
That was the face. Mm-hmm. Apple Music, you go in to type in Chris's name, sometimes it didn't pop up. Mm-hmm. The new record. Mm-hmm. When it first dropped, you had to go find it. Mm-hmm. Giveon, you didn't have to do that. Mm-hmm. So 30K. Mm-hmm. Chris sold 70 first week. All right. That's one factor. Now, when you go into these streaming services and you see things like that, people working against him, and this is one of his better projects. Like you said, maybe top 1, top 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, this is an overall great body of work. Everybody's saying, "Oh, he had a million features. He had 12 features, 12 not featured." I feel like all of them were. And then in the deluxe that came out yesterday, those 9 are even better than some of the songs on his album. Right? I mean, they're all on the same album, but those songs are even crushing the first. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that and you're seeing it, and you're seeing this blunt disrespect of an artist that, okay, yeah, he had issues or whatever, and we're not going to just sweep those under the rug because those are major issues. But to be unforgiving in your process of human development, we're all undermining that part. So here's what I don't like about artistry and the craft of someone's work, and just the display of disrespect to giving everybody an opinion out here. And you can say that for our podcast because everything's opinion based and how we feel and certain things like that. But what I'm saying is some motherfuckers don't need to have a platform for their opinions. Period. Mm-hmm. When you see these things, because I'm a fan of greatness. Mm-hmm. I feel like Chris Brown is a great artist.
For sure.
Just delivery and everything.
For sure.
I can be honest and say how the 9 songs that he did have off of it and on the deluxe, he should have kind of put those out there. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of saying like, hey, you need to see who's constructing your album and kind of know what's up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, know how to structure it in a way of it makes sense. Mm-hmm. You put out crazy work on this album, but kind of how you displayed it, it could have been better. You get what I'm saying? Like how the transitions could have been better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, transitions could have been a lot better.
Well, he's independent now.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
no, I get it. I get it.
So this is the thing. Everything. This is what I was trying to get to before you cut me off.
Let me hear. Let me hear.
Everything has to be different when you are independent artists. You have to find ways to get around. So like, you have to understand these streaming platforms are in bed with these record labels.
Yeah.
That is how it goes. Like, just like how it used to be radio stations and there were certain record labels. Some still are, but it's not as much as it was no more. It's the streaming services. They're paying for playlist placement. They're paying to have the person on this page, front page, all this stuff to keep.
That's another thing. He's not on a lot of playlists either.
But that's because that's money. It's the record labels. You feel me? So also record labels will pay to get. Hey, I'll pay to get my artist up here, and I also pay to keep that artist off this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a game.
No,
it works. It works like that. So it's like when you're independent. It's prime example. Redacted. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's an independent artist. So what was it, last summer? He came up with when the whole NFT shit was just first taking off. He came with the idea like, yo, I'm a partner with this NFT platform. They're about to launch NFTs. I'm gonna put my album on here. You pay whatever. It's $1. Whatever. If you pay $10, you get 10 copies. You get 10 NFTs of my album. It's not on no streaming service. The only way to get this project is you go to this this NFT platform and you spend at least $1 to get one of my projects. It was either $1 or 10, I can't remember, but whatever it was, whatever you spend, if you spend it $100, you get 10 copies, whatever. Bruh, so when the shit dropped, when the project dropped, when the day it came out, you were able to actually listen to it. Bro made over $1 million in 10 seconds.
My boys.
You know what I'm saying? Because
why you ain't saying his name?
Because it's redacted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can't say his name because it's just redacted. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So $1 million, but he's independent.
Yeah.
But he gets that.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure he probably cut a deal with the website type shit. They probably get a cut, woo-doo-woo.
Yeah.
He got that.
Yeah.
There was no label involved.
Yeah.
There was no streaming service involved.
Yeah.
It was me and his website. Boom.
Yeah.
Just like that. It's things like that you have to do when you become independent. You can't just keep moving like you're signed. Because you have to understand, like, this isn't 10 years ago, 15 years ago where the streaming services are kind of just coming out. Yeah. Now these streaming services, they get a lot of their money based off who they're in bed with. So you talk about Giveon being on the front page and stuff. He signed to Epic.
Yeah. I get it. I understand it. Yeah.
But
here's my thing is I get what you're saying. I feel everything. But it's kind of like, man, it's kind of like OD disrespectful. I get that you paid whatever. But man, this man is a legend in the game.
He is.
So it's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I hear you that y'all paid. This a legend.
Yeah.
This a legend, bro.
Yeah.
And he's, I get it.
But this is the thing.
Money. I get it's corporation.
It ain't even about that part of it.
I get
it. So prime example, like, let's say Drake had the situation Chris had.
Yeah.
Right. Boom. He did what he did. He fucked up. He had to recover. Had to bounce back. Right. And let's say Drake still came out with the same quality music, doing everything, still getting the numbers, getting the money, all this type of shit. When Drake went to go re-up his deal, like, you gotta understand, they're never not going to give Drake whatever he is asking for because he is Drake.
Yeah. So
you see what I'm saying?
Chris could have, he could have orchestrated something to where it still benefited both parties, where it could have benefited the streaming services, him as an independent artist, and RCA. Like, hey, let's work out a deal that makes sense to where you're pumping my music and you're getting me on these playlists, these platforms, and I'm paying you a certain type of percentage this way.
Yeah.
I feel he definitely could have structured that way of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because don't get me wrong. Like I said, Chris, I know I'm not as big as a Chris Brown fan as you, but I can speak just from looking from afar. I've never seen this nigga outside this much.
Nah, for sure.
He was on every podcast. Yeah. He was on every radio.
For
he was doing interviews.
But he usually does that. He used to do that a lot more.
He does, but not like this. Yeah. This time I was like, bro, every day it's a new Chris Brown interview. What the album coming today, right? Like it's on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, to me, that was like, you see, that's not good management.
Yeah.
Because usually people go on a if an album's coming, they give it like a month to 2 month span of consistency of seeing me in the public eye.
Yeah.
So me a week beforehand is to me not enough time. If I'm independent. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Not enough time to promote. I know I'm Chris Brown, but here's what I'm doing. I need 2 months. We're going to drop an interview on this week. We're going to drop another one on this week. We're going to do a meet and greet. We're going, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to partnership with this brand and that brand. Mm-hmm. Even as an artist, you still got Beyonce that came out with an album, but she partnered up with who she with Puma, and they dropped those surprise merch to where you had to buy, and it was just a surprise gift box.
Yeah.
You don't know what was in it, but people was just purchasing it. You know what I'm saying? So I think getting your team developed a little bit better.
Yeah.
Getting your team structured a little bit better to where your system is flowing a little bit better and you're not just tying your name to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, don't tie your name to like bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think those NFTs that he bought, I don't really think people are buying them. You get what I'm saying?
Chris?
Yeah.
I didn't know he did it.
I don't think people are into him as much. More, Chris, you don't have to really do that.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you got to take the ego out of certain things and go to the direct source and being like, hey, man, I need help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Diddy, I need help with the structure part of it. Oh, hey, Drake, what's your systems like? I need help with the systems.
Yeah.
That ego sometimes gets in the way of like, because this is a really good album.
It is.
And I don't think enough people heard it. You know what I'm saying? Or knew that it was coming out.
They didn't.
Over time, it'll grow.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, it'll go platinum. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
But I think the disappointment comes in like the structure of your team and flow. Drake has a crazy team flow structure from top to bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
This person handles this. This person handles this. This person handles this. And maybe, I don't know Chris personally, maybe he's hard to work with. I don't know. Don't want to speak that into existence. Don't even want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Because in hopes one day we'll cross paths.
Yeah,
but
the thing is, everything that you're talking about, that's because the people that you named, they're signed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like they're signed. Like that's another.
It's a machine. It's a machine.
I don't have to worry necessarily about that aspect of it because the label's gonna handle it.
Yeah, that it's a machine behind me.
The label's gonna they're gonna secure those placements for me. I don't have to worry about that. Like I just have to do everything else.
Yeah, and I think that's where being independent, and that's where the last couple of albums that didn't have that team structure behind it. And those placements, playlists, and that, because there's a few songs on there that need to be on playlists right now.
Yeah.
That's probably not on playlists.
Well, like I told you, there are, you have labels and you have people in power in the music industry who will pay for certain people to be in certain positions on playlists, but they will also pay for this artist not to get this look.
See, and you're right.
With
your album coming out, I would have been at Met Gala. You know what I'm saying? I would have went to if I was him. I know you can't bring your whole team with you, but like I know the Met is just like a big fashion type of thing. If my album's coming up, I'm making appearances like that because it's going to shock people. Chris Brown at that stuff because he never goes to things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but that's
like he never goes to those things. So sometimes going to that's a big shock. And you could have dressed up however you dressed up and disguised yourself, and people were like, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
And that's a big shockwave for people to be like, "Oh, he's got something coming."
I just think it comes down to basically, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the album sales could have been better, but I think it's his first go around being independent.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of independent artists who don't do the numbers that he did.
Yeah.
It's a lot of signed artists who don't do.
For sure.
So I just think it's
not a fail.
It's gonna take some adjustment for him to get to, because it's like, I've never been in this territory before, but you've also never not had a label behind you either. So you don't know what it's like to not have big bro above you and making sure that you good when you walk down the street.
Because my ass would have had that haircut that he had.
Yeah.
I would have had several people have that haircut, walking around, taking billboards, like showing up at just simple.
If he had a label, they would have did that.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's the thing. So it's like, it's different. It's different when the label is putting up the bread and you got to put up the bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna move a little bit different.
Yeah.
You're gonna look at it different. He's looking at it like, damn, I'm Chris Brown. I don't have to do all that.
But you do.
But since I'm independent now, I have to do that.
But you do. But you have to do those shockers. I don't like you.
Yeah.
You.
Well, if he was still on a label, if he was still with RCA, like if he was fully under RCA's umbrella still, he would. I guarantee. I know for a fact, half to 60% of them interviews that we saw him do, he wouldn't do.
Yeah.
For what? I'm Chris Brown. I don't have to. I'll do 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
He's not going on Drink Champs and $1 million worth of game and doing Big Boy and doing 106 and doing all. He's not doing all those things because I'm Chris Brown. It's like Drake. Drake might do one interview every 3 years. It might be with Tim Westwood. It might be with D Dot.
Yeah.
It might be, but it's very, very seldom. But I don't have to go out there and show my face. Over here.
I don't have to do that. I would have picked one of those.
Drake.
I would have did one.
But he did more because he's independent now.
I probably would have did. I don't even know which one I would have did. I would have done, but it definitely wouldn't have been Drink Champs.
Yeah.
It not saying anything's wrong with Drink Champs. Maybe that, or maybe I only do Drink Champs.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like with Kanye. When Kanye's coming to his, he did Drink Champs twice, but he only did.
Nah, it was one thing, but
but it was two. It was split up into two.
Split.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, but he did Drink Champs.
Yeah.
And that was it because I'm Kanye. I don't have to do Drink Champs and then go over here and go over there and go over here and go over there. So like Chris was probably looking at like, oh well, I'm independent, but as long as I show my face enough, I'll be good money.
Yeah.
Because he definitely wasn't expecting the album sales to be that low. He was expecting them at least to be close to the same. Yeah. But I don't think people understand that the music business
it's a lot different.
But it's literally there's the music business, there's a music side of it, and in the music business there's a business side.
Yeah,
of it. It's two separate sides.
He should know that though. But I don't think he did.
He's never had to experience it because since he's been a kid, I've always been signed. You feel me? Like I've been in this music industry for over 20 years or whatever, how long it's been in here, and I've never not had a label helping me with my shit.
When did he leave a label?
I think it might have been after the last album, because I think he's just now being independent.
Hold on.
If I'm not mistaken. So like if you look at it like that from that aspect, I mean, even with the promotion of it, bruh, I haven't really seen any ads for it.
Nah.
Even on Apple when they when using somebody drop, I get like a little thing where it's like such and such drop a new project, you know. So I get a notification for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. You know, I didn't get that for the Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said, with him being independent, maybe having a partnership, maybe having a deal with RCA for distribution wise, but he's never not had that label behind him. And so it's like when you don't have that label no more, you gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
So
because if RCA's not behind him no more, and on top of that,
I think. Hold on.
And on
So
top of that, and if this is the last album with us,
hold on. This is what it's saying. The year has started off great for Chris Brown. 29-year-old singer just signed a new deal with RCA Records and will release his new album entitled Indigo under the new deal. This deal allows Brown to be sole owner of his masters with hopes of making his music even better.
all right. So he's not independent, but he owns his masters, which is similar, basically. The same thing.
Yeah, I'm not.
You feel what I'm saying?
RCA doesn't
Because
have the RCA doesn't have a. I mean, they still have a deal with them, but it's not like when I own your masters, I'm gonna make sure it's everywhere.
But that's what I'm saying, because it's mine.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So now it's yours. Now I'm gonna help you make it, but it's yours.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing with that because it is yours. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, you can use our studios. You can get some of the money for features and all this other shit. You can do all that stuff, right? We'll help you make the project. But when that project is done, that music that you have on that project, it is not ours. So we are not going to push it.
Yeah.
That is your music.
Yeah.
Now that's the same thing as being independent in a sense. Like I own my masters, you own your masters, you're basically independent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, yeah, you have to move differently. You have to understand that they're not necessarily with you. You know what I'm saying? What RCA is doing is kind of like this, like, okay, cool. We're gonna stay in arm's reach of bro. Right?
Yeah.
And so let's say we got this new deal. No telling how long this new deal is gonna go, but we got this new deal with him where he owns his masters. That's fine. He can own his masters. He's earning that right. Well, hey, bro, you've helped us. I think RCA was Jive, and I think it was Jive and with the RCA or some shit like that. They've merged together, but it's RCA now. So it's like we owe that to you. We got a star, and you've been a star since we got you, bro. It's none but love. Take your masters, but just hope you know that. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize that we ain't gonna really be backing you because we ain't making no money off you. We don't make no money off your new music.
Yeah.
We make money off the old shit.
Yeah.
We don't make no money off the new shit.
Yeah.
So that's up to you to push.
Yeah.
Cause we don't make no money off that.
Nah, that's a fact.
I'm not gonna pump money into something I ain't making no money off of.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's a fact.
And so, but it's like we're gonna stay in arm's reach because when the contract, when that deal is up for whatever current deal that we have, he might be like, hey, I'm willing to sign back.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give y'all 40% of my.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, they might be like, all right, we take that. All right, we'll push it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we'll
for
push
sure.
it. You know what
So
I'm
it's
saying?
a
Now we can work together.
Yeah.
We can be 50-50.
Yeah. It's
and
a balance.
And we'll both work hard. If you can get 70 by yourself, we can get you another 200.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We can get you that. You know what I'm saying? But without us, you're going to be stuck at that 70, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's one of them things like that, bro. So it's like,
because we're going to get you on the playlist. We're going to do this.
We're gonna get you on the pages. We're going to get you everywhere.
We're going to get that room full of bots and sit in there.
We're going to get you nominated. We're going to get you nominated for the awards. You're going to win the awards. Like, it's us. We're going to get you all that, bro.
Yeah.
But if we not getting no money off this album, man, that album is, once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
We fuck with Chris.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with that album though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So it's like it's kind of one of them things like that, bro. I just think he didn't necessarily put in the proper aspect of that. The business side of it is like, yo, like it's a game, bro, and you can't go out there. You can't go out there.
You got to have the machine if you want, because he cares.